had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days.
Enough is enough, and I truly hope that today is not an exercise, that when we wake up tomorrow that we remember that we're part of one city, the city of Compton.
But when I look around,
nobody deserves to die for no reason.
Right.
People is killing people out here. They're taking our youth away. They're taking my generation and the generations that's here to come. They're taking away our futures, and people don't understand that, and they can't get that through their head. So my baby is gone now. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna let it break me. I'm gonna let it make me stronger.
Sometimes the clouds hang low.
We mad as hell out here in Compton, and we're not taking this any longer. We need to stand up. Fathers need to stand up. Mothers need to stand up. Check your children, especially if you know they're involved in something. This does not have to happen again, but these rallies will continue. We're taking back our city. Whoever did this, you know who you are. You know who you are. You get any sleep, that's a blessing for you. We're not taking this any longer.
So I'll just say, thank you, Lord. I won't complain. God has been so good to me. Have you been good?
Carson McMillan passed away January 4th, 2014 in the streets of Compton. He was gunned down for being in a red vehicle. There's a $30,000 reward given by the city of Compton. We would appreciate if anyone would come forward so justice can be served for our loved ones. We miss you dearly. Rest well.
My son was murdered 2009, and I am out here working for peace. Peace, no justice. No justice. My son's name is Great John Earl. Great John Earl. We want the people to know that we're taking back our community. We're taking it back now. We're not asking, we're demanding. And right now, it doesn't matter to most of these people how we get justice. We're asking you to turn in your coward ass to the sheriff's department. If you're too coward to do that, to do what they used to do in the old days. You know, but we're not gonna accept it. So we're asking for everybody that's a man or pretending to be a man, stop harboring this fugitive. This is just the beginning. We're tired of being tired. One Compton, one team. One Compton, one team. One Compton, one team.
One Compton, one team. One Compton, one team. One Compton, one team. One Compton, one team.
God has been so good to me. He's been good to me. More than this whole world or you could ever be. He's been so good. He's been so good. He's been so good. So good. So good. So good. So good. Tell me. Yeah. And dry all of my tears away. He ever stop you from crying? Turn my midnight into day. So I'll just say, thank you, Lord. I won't Compton.
Also want to give an update to the Adam Johnson case in Compton. Apparently there's a suspect that's arrested for the murder of Adam Johnson, and 1-year-old young African-American girl that was recently killed. Suspect is now in custody. From what I'm hearing, he was arrested possibly in the city of Compton.
Let it make me stronger, and I'm gonna let it make me into a better person. Because at the end of the day, my baby wouldn't want me out here moping around doing none of that, letting myself go. She would want me to be the motivation that I was gonna be to her. She would want me to be the person and the mother that I was to her. Period. And I mean, it's hard for me to speak, but I really appreciate everybody. Everybody that donated, every church, everybody. I appreciate it all. Thank you.
We're not waiting on a helicopter to come out the White House to come save the city of Compton. We're going to save the city of Compton. One neighborhood, one family, one man, one child at a time. And I just want to thank all the organizations that are represented here, because you all are the silent soldiers that do what you do every day, regardless of whether or not a camera is here. But it's time for us to come together, because we have one mission, and that's to save our families.
And very sad in this case to see that they, had to arrest the guy. He didn't turn himself in. But again, with all the marches that took place in Compton, in the matter, all the press conference, you can see from the footage in the B-roll that it was an extensive search for the killer of Adam Johnson. And another shooting that occurred in the city of Inglewood off of Manchester and Inglewood Ave happened this week, where apparently a male and female was gunned down at the intersection, possibly sleeping, fell asleep at the wheel in the vehicle. From my understanding, there was some discrepancies in how the police tactics and how they could have handled the situation.
So it was one cop that dragged it. Only one cop.
White or black?
I can't see. The light was too much.
Do you know if he was black, dark, or light?
I just told you, I can't see, but the light was too much. The helicopter was rolling around.
So when he dragged, from there, when you came out, he dragged from the driver's side.
I didn't come out. I was on the window side.
Okay, and he dragged. That's a body right there with a sheet. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not the body.
Okay.
I don't know.
The girl, I know they said the girl got pulled outside the car, and then he got pulled.
The body that dragged. This is the light.
It was two bodies.
It is two of them.
Yeah, it was a girl and a man.
Maybe that one they dragged.
Okay, the man is who they dragged.
Yeah,
the woman was on the passenger side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it's one body, but I didn't see. This one was in the morning. The one they dragged in the morning. And then in the 4 o'clock.
That's probably why the parents didn't hear about this shit until 5 o'clock in the evening.
Right, because it happened at 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning.
We're here because our organization, along with NAACP, plans on monitoring this shooting. We believe that this young woman was shot and murdered by the Inglewood police. Even though she may have had a gun, that does not mean she was a threat to the officers. To this day, the police have not said whether she pointed the gun at them or whether she was a threat. So we believe she was shot and killed. Also, her friend, her companion, young man, he was unarmed. Why was he shot?
Never owned the gun. I feel like they're not telling us the whole story. She's a good mother. She changed her life. She has some run-ins with the police, but that don't have nothing to do with her being gunned down. She's a good mother. She was a real good sister. A whole lot more. I can't even explain like the emotions I feel. I'm just numb to the situation. I cried as much as I can, and it's no more tears there, but my heart is just broken. It's just broken. And now she left 3 kids behind with my family and her close friends that are here today. We all have their back. So I appreciate everybody's prayer and love and support.
But apparently there was a possible, suspect with a gun in the vehicle. They responded, and shots were fired, where both victims were killed, male and female. So the family came out to a candlelight to express their concerns about the officer-involved shooting in Inglewood. Check it out.
All right, my name is Keith James, and I'm with the Stop Mass Incarceration Network. And I'm here with Keisha Michael, the sister of Trisha Michael, the sister of Keisha Michael. And I just wanted to say one thing to start this off. The murder of Keisha, the murder of the other brother in the car, are two of murders that have been going on throughout the United States, murders by police. You've seen Tamir Rice in Cleveland. You've seen Eric Garner in New York. You've seen Michael Brown in Ferguson. You saw Walter Scott in South Carolina. This is an epidemic of police murder. This is a genocidal rampage going on by the police throughout the United States, and they're being given a green light to do it.
Well, at this point, I'm happy that everybody's here and supporting me and my family. This is very hard for us right now, but we're trying to be strong because she got 3 kids that she left behind. She was a loving mom.
Yes, sir. Yes.
And sister. She was my best friend. She was my sister. She was my everything.
Yes.
And now I'm kind of lost without her.
Well, you know who did it? The genocide. The police. They did it. They assassinated.
Peace be still.
They was assassinated.
My sister is so gone. And I don't know what I'm going to do without her.
You're going to keep on living and take care of our kids.
So again, I'm Nash Baker, and you're watching A Million Hits, Black History Month, for Black History Month, and I just want to tell you peace.